idea. This Renekton needs to come to fruition here, because if he falls behind the curve, then he's going to get kited around by champion he does not like getting kited by, like the Tristana, like the chains from LeBlanc. So getting the early game and being ahead of the curve.
Looks like Kirei will start his own. A couple of wards were left behind that last invade, and in fact, Kirei sniffs an opportunity here. Dredgeline will connect this time around. promisq with the near insta-interrupt. That's the passive. The headbutt comes backwards as well. Jeskla going to use the satchel charge, force the flash away. So does Kirei from the tower. promisq and Jeskla using just that single flash.
Yeah, that's the thing. You look at Limit already. He's burned both summoner spells, but at the same time, the cross map come through.
Well, there's no flash here for BrokenBlade. Zanzarah stepping forward, gets the chop. Hellish Mist comes backwards, and it's WhiteKnight first blood.
And remember that the point of the is coming up right now. Look at Limit. He's going back bottom. He thinks nothing is happening on the map, and that is going to cost him. Once again, Astralis with the tempo going on this one.
Oh, BrokenBlade. I don't know if he's going to be able to outplay this one. Knocked up into the other. Hellish Mist will buy some time. Dashes away to safety, but the chomp comes out. Zanzarah the kill secures the kill. And
to steal away the blue buff. He haven't had a successful gank yet, and that does make it a bit hard for them now. You can already see Zanzarah reading this one nicely. Is just waiting at the back of his mid laner because Magifelix got a stack wave.
Well, the dredge line comes out, so does the chain. Shockwave pulls them both under tower. NuclearInt will take one shot and gets taken down. Kirei, I think, was interrupted by the Pillar of Ice. Nicely done by Zanzarah. Ends up fizzling.
That's the thing. It looked like nothing, but the amount of resources you put into it, that was the ultimate from Limit. So earlier the flash as well, and now on the top side of the map, what are you getting for yourself here? You can see they're trying to make a response now. Kirei up towards the top side on the minimap, but it already looks like they're calling it off. The Rift Tower is going to take care of this turret.
First tower fallen. All five's consistently been a thorn in the side of every single team he's played against. And Magifelix will once again be the recipient of some love from Schalke. Cataclysm comes down, instantly flashed away from. Kirei will flash the Shockwave, and WhiteKnight commits the TP. He jumps into lane with the Mythic already completed and just
why he was sitting towards the bottom while NuclearInt was freezing on him. As soon as they came out from the fog of war, the TP came out instantly. This was already communicated from Astralis. A nice read onto them now. promisq.
Oh, they managed to catch out Neon. He's knocked right backwards, and promisq picks up the kill. That was just really well set up. WhiteKnight arrives in the nick of time. It's the third kill to Astralis.
Oh, they're not done yet, Trevor. They're going for it.
Absolutely not. Kirei's going to be the next on the chopping block. The fourth kill of the game. 2,500 gold lead. Limit once again setting his sights on Magifelix. This time the dredge line connects. There's no shockwave. There's no flash. And this time it works out. Schalke get their second kill. But can promisq and WhiteKnight turn this around? That's the slice. Waiting for the dice. They're not going to.
They're just taking care of the dragon down towards the bot side of the map. Jeskla in just a few moments should be able to take care of this turret as well with the satchel
wave, right? It's about sending a message. Gulborg and Astralis are so far ahead, they don't need the kit to help you take down the tower. 10 plates, 3.5. Schalke do not find a way back in. They will be eliminated from playoffs. And Astralis, they're looking for another 5 plates. They're looking for the third tower before 14 minutes.
Now, this turret will be very beefed up. It's going to take some time for them to do it. Obviously, once again, they have the satchel charge to work through. Magifelix under attack again, though.
He keeps getting hit by those dredge lines. Cataclysm committed as well. And it will be the third death of the game. He's turbo-inting in Schalke's territory.
And that's the thing. Usually, the objective setup and all this stuff is not going Astralis' favor. We saw them in their soul fights
against as well, right? Today, Schalke have not had an answer. Kirei has been...
Now, you look towards the top side, right? BrokenBlade still freezing up in the top side. That's all they're doing. All they're saying here is that this Drake win condition from Astralis, it's so far away.
I've actually forgotten that BrokenBlade was in this game. I don't think we've seen him for 10 minutes. After his tower fell first, he's managed to pick up enough farm to equalize with WhiteKnight for now. The Schalke will lose their 4th tower of the game. Astralis will now turn their attention to the middle lane. The Rift Herald was put down bottom. Once again, dredge line comes out. Ultimate chasing down onto Jeskla. He will get knocked up into the air. Teleport will complete from NuclearInt. He dashes forward. Doesn't have enough damage to do anything to Jeskla. And now Magifelix joins the fray. Has the shockwave available. Holds the trigger. BrokenBlade TP'd into the mid lane as well. And where's Magifelix going? Catching the wave up top while the rest of the team pressures forward. I mean, that is just a flex right now.
To be fair, that was a quite big wave, so there was a lot of gold he was TPing for as well, but Schalke and 04 have been very disjointed in this fight coming in towards this one. NuclearInt TP'd immediately, but BrokenBlade was TP's of schedule that they have here now towards this game, obviously against Schalke. You can see this was what I was curious about. What will they do when they get out on a larger map scale? What will they do when Baron starts getting up in the table? But they're actually playing it quite nicely. WhiteKnight, he's just shoving in the bot lane, waiting for a response. As soon as a response comes through, as you can see right now, he can TP in. They have TP advantage.
They absolutely do. NuclearInt's catching that bottom way. Dredge line will connect onto Magifelix. promisq's being hammered on by Neon as Jeskla now arrives. WhiteKnight turns his attention onto the Yordle as a fight on multiple fronts. And finally, Schalke get themselves the first. Zanzarah will be chasing down Kirei. He flashes forward, gets the pillar into the back, and Limit will be the next target. 3 kills for 1 in favor of Astralis. Baron has just spawned.
They can do with this one.
If we get a replay of that one, I hope that we can see the minimap. I don't know if we will. But I was literally watching all of the wards that were being pushed, pressed into Schalke's vision, and promisq started a roaming sort of flanking opportunity, 15-20. Now for Nullfear, can they hold on to the inhibitor turrets? It's feeling more and more unlikely. X-Flash over the wall, Baron-empowered minions start to chip away at the tower. There's an Ocean Dragon to fall back to if they want to, but look at that damage from those bouncing bombs. The tower will fall. promisq keeps just threatening the engage, threatening the move forwards.
Yeah, and there he goes, a bit too far forward, maybe?
Well, let's see what the follow-up damage is. Kirei will be able to help set up one. The inhibitor will fall, though, and once WhiteKnight and the rest of Astralis join, we'll be able to force Schalke away. There's enough damage to secure 2 inhibitors.
Yeah, it was an aspiring attempt, but they're still moving forward with the base being cracked down as well here. So even in a situation you had to write down the macro in a book, they're just following it right now.
They really are. I mean, look, a lot of stuff was gift-wrapped to them as well, to be fair. You know, that Baron was complimented
right now. So let us just have this one.
Oh, I think it's a little bit too extreme, as Kirei will likely be the next target. Yeah, there's no flash available to him. Shockwave is committed as Magifelix is making that one just a little bit personal. Surprise any teams that they'll be facing.
Now we know they can do both. They can get wins in the negatives, and now they can get wins in the positive as well. Usually you try and see it the other way around first, but Astralis, they're a magical team, as we've already established. Now, a TP is going to come into this one. It's going to be very optimistic, but this is going to be the last stand for Schalke.
All right, BrokenBlade has just reconnected to the game after conceding first blood and the tower. Teleport comes in. He walks across a ward. What can he do as he dashes forward? The Hallowed Mist comes out. Snip, snip, snip. Holding on to the ultimate 4 now. Not enough damage just yet. Dashing backwards. It's a 7,000 gold difference as BrokenBlade heals up, survives so incredibly long. The Shockwave catches 3, but there's simply not enough follow-up. Schalke cannot stand tall long enough for Neon to finish up the fight. NuclearInt is watching his base get torn apart as 5 members of Astralis push onto the 3rd and final inhibitor, as well as the Nexus turrets.
Yeah, this is just the finalizing touches on this game. They had it from the get-go, from the early game with the Herald, from the first strikes, from the Baron, from the towers. Astralis, from minute 1, has been control of this game.
They have destroyed Schalke at every opportunity, and Astralis will send Schalke home as the last Nexus turret stands in the way. Zanzarah once again starts hammering down Limit, trying to find some sort of engage. promisq buys a little bit of time as NuclearInt finally gets one onto Jeskla, the second member of the team to go down. The damage gets turned around there onto promisq as well. The Nexus stays strong for now. Schalke have held alive a few seconds longer. They are still in such an unenviable situation. Magifelix is running for his life as Zanzarah is the next target as well. It's just this awkward phase. The teleport into the Nexus, and Schalke are eliminated from playoffs. Astralis take the win.
And what a convincing fashion it was. Once again, it completely revitalized. Yes, obviously we already talked about the ease of schedule from Astralis, but if this is the stepping stone they can use toward the rest of the matches to put them in a comfortable spot where they're able